We all have values that are a large determinant for our behaviours and the ways that we lead our lives. These values are core values. I'm talking about things like love, respect, honesty, integrity, passion, empathy, whatever they are. There's a long list of them. And some of us have had this conversation before and thought about this and can list our core values, and others of us can't. We just haven't thought about it before and we don't know what they are. But whether you know what your core values are or not, they are still governing your behaviour. When you feel like you're getting your core values met in your life, happy days. If you feel that you're out of alignment with your core values and for whatever reason you're not getting your core values met, not so happy. One of the ways that we feel that we're not getting our core values met is that when we have boxes that need to be ticked for us to experience our core value that are reliant on other people's behaviour. So if people need to treat me in a particular way for me to feel that I'm respected or loved, and the more expectations or the more rules that I have around me getting those values met that I have, the more miserable that I am. So the more rules you have, the more miserable you are, especially if those rules are relying on other people's behaviour, because you're going to get let down. So let me give you an example. One of my values is respect. And I used to have a lot of rules around respect. And one of the rules I'd inherited from my father, and he'd probably inherited it from his as well. And that rule was the old classic 3-time rule. So I had a rule that if my children didn't do what I said within the 3 times, that meant they were disrespecting me. So I felt disrespected a lot. And when I was feeling disrespected, I was getting angry. And then I was shouting a lot at my kids, which went outside of with my other values, which is peace and being chilled out. And so I wasn't getting my core values met, and I wasn't happy at the time in that relationship, in the parenting relationship. So what I did is I dropped all of the rules around respect that were relying on other people's behaviour. So I only just kept 2 rules with respect. Respect myself and pay respect where I think it's due. So me getting my value of respect met in my life was just down to me. It was within my control. When I asked my kids to do something, if they didn't do it, I didn't make it mean that they were disrespecting me. I just made it mean that they were in kid zone, they were off in their world, and what I was asking them to do wasn't important to them in that moment, and I had to find another way to get their attention. So I wasn't angry anymore because I didn't feel like they were disrespecting me, because I changed the rules around my core value. So I guess the trick or tip out of this is have a think about what are your values, what are the things, the human behaviours that are really important to you, and write them down. And then have a think, what are the rules that I've got around me getting this value met? And drop most of them, especially if they're relying on other people's behaviour. Keep a couple of expectations on yourself and how you choose to behave, but really let go of other people should behave in this particular way for me to feel that I'm happy and getting my values met. I hope that helps. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.